never get free. Lamb to the slaughter, what you gon' do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed is your son and your daughter. What you gon' do when there's blood in the water? Look me in my eyes, tell me everything's not fine, or that people ain't happy.
Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now this is What If Deku. Oh, sorry. This is What If Deku, give me a second here. I'm back. This is What If Deku is a high-end Nomu, part 1. I was going to say, what if Deku was a high-end Nomu, but he's still a high-end Nomu, so that would be past tense, so enough of that. And the ship in this one, I was leaning towards Jiro or Nejire, from the third years or fourth year, something like that. But I'm planning to make a ship with her and a What If in the near future. But this one will be Jiro. I plan for this one, so as we start our episode off, as Izuku's in his little confined space, as he's looking around the room, as Izuku hears, as he starts hearing things, as he doesn't know what's going on, as we'll cut to the scene. Sorry guys. Hey you, as Midoriya looks around, Void, as he's like, hey Void, over here. Turn to the mirror. As he looks in the mirror, as he sees the reflection that you see in the thumbnail. He sees his old self reflection, as he's like, let's listen closely. Listen close. You need to get out of here. These people are not good. They're just going to use you and toss you out as soon as they get what they needed. When they needed. As Void's just looking at this. What are you? I am a fragment of the old you. So to say. Nonsense. Believe what you want, Void. But yeah, if you're seeing me, then your mind is more fucked up than you realize. As he punches the mirror, as Kirigiri comes in his room, Void, what is it? As he sees the mirror crack, I don't like mirrors. As he grabs a spare hoodie, puts it on, as Kirigiri's like, where are you going? I'm going out. As he pulls his, hood, as Kirigiri has taken notice, he's been acting a little bit weird. He's been with the League of Villains for a couple weeks now. So he's been acting weird, and, we're gonna cut to Kirigiri. It goes all for one. Report, Kirigiri. Do you have anything to report? Was our new friend? Yes. He's been acting, the young man has been acting strange. Talking to people that are not there. Breaking mirrors. Interesting. Seems like the doctor's project is... It seems like this experiment's a failure. Sir? I was hoping he would be a good backup. But if his memories are returning, then I guess we need to get rid of him. We need to get rid of the tool. It's defective. As Shigaraki comes in, I have a job for you, Shigaraki. We have a Nomu that is defective. Yes, master. I want you to get rid of it. Yes, my master. Come, Kirigiri. Let's deal with this defective product. As master, what is his quirks? As he explains his quirks, you don't need to worry, young Shigaraki. The most dangerous quirks are not dormant. I was hoping he would be an asset, but if his memories are returning, then that could be an issue. The doctor's project failed. As the doctors in the room understood, master. Explain how is this happening? If you would, be so kind to explain yourself. I don't know, sir. Given he was alive, he might, sorry. His mind might have been fractured long before he went through the process. When we found him, he was in rough shape. As that's going on, let me pause it for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I should have lit that before I started it, but back up. Let's continue. As Izuku, walks with his hoodie, he's keeping himself hidden because, he's kind of sticks out a little bit. Just a little bit. As he's walking around, he has his hands in his hoodie, in the pockets in front of the hoodie. As he's walking, just, surveying observing the humans as he walks past, couple of stores as he sees the reflection of, you can't ignore me forever. You can't ignore me forever, Void. We're connected. As I have no interest in continue this dialogue. You're going to have to. It's only a matter of time before they figure out that you're not the perfect tool that they want. As Izuku's ignoring, as Void is ignoring Izuku, his split personality. And I had one comment. Sorry guys. I don't know I don't remember their name, but it was a really cool idea. So I thought that'd be cool. So he changes color based off his emotions. Like if he's angry, he turns red. If he's the green in him. Here, let me pop up the picture real fast. He still have the major black, but the outline of green that's on him will turn to different colors by his mood. Angry, red. Scared, Let's say angry red. I don't know what like happiness would be, but give me a second. Let me think this over real fast. Okay, I'm back. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, his color changes between emotions, so I'll figure out what colors for what mood he is, but mostly, angry's red or pissed off. Sad is blue. And stuff like that. So, let's continue. As he's walking, as he hears, someone playing, music. It's like, he's in a district where, a lot of people are, a lot of aspiring artists are, just getting their craft out there. As he hears, someone playing music, as, he's, kind of a bit, tranced by it. As Void is walking, going towards the music, as he hears, the guitar playing, as he sees a girl with, sorry, let me do this real fast. Girl with black hair with, girl with black hair, it's Jiro. A girl with, teardrops on both her cheeks as she's playing the guitar, just practicing in a part of the city where she's just sitting down the wall as she has a couple people listening to her. As she stops, as she, thank you, as, they're all clapping because, you're amazing. Like, well, one of the civilians there. You must be, you should definitely, look, invest into that talent of yours. And she's like, no, thank you, but I only do this for fun. I want to be a hero. Yeah, she sparks up, her, not like her body sparks up, but her aura sparks up a little bit, she's passionate about that. And she's like, as several people leave, as there are some thugs. Hey, girl. She's like, I don't want nothing you have. As she walks, don't walk away from us, girl. As they grab her by the hand, by the wrist. There's a charge. Performing in our territory. Pay up. Or it'll be unpleasant for a young thing like you. And she's like, leave me alone, man. I don't want nothing to do with you. As, we cut to Izuku. Izuku's seeing this. As he looks down in the puddle. As he sees Izuku again. You can't let, you should help that girl. As Izuku's, Void's like, why? It's the right thing to do. And plus, you kind of liked her music. How would you know that? Because I liked it. We are the same. You're just a figment of my imagination. As he kicks the puddle. As Izuku walks over towards... As he walks over to them. As, hey boys, look what we got here. We got ourselves a witness. Hey kid, if you know any better, I suggest you turn around and go the way you came. As Izuku, Izuku, leave the human alone. Leave the young human alone. Huh. You talk weird for a kid. As he pulls a knife. And what you're going to do about it. As Izuku blasts him with his black energy. As he goes flying into a wall. He didn't kill him. Because, he's smart. Even though he's a high-end Nomu. Boys, get him! As Izuku is getting surrounded. As he's about to... As Izuku... Sorry, give me a second here. Okay, sorry guys. I had to go to the bathroom. As Izuku... Sorry. As Void... They surround Void. As one of them comes and tries to stab him. As, it pierced his sweater, but his hand goes through his other back of him, and he's like, "What the hell?" As Izuku grabs his hand, as he squeezes, as he screams, "Kill this freak!" As Izuku yells, as out of instinct, as he yells, as all the mirrors in the area starts breaking, as he has, sound wave of quirk, as Izuku's like, what was, as he, Izuku, in the background, seems like he got a new quirk, Void, as Void's not paying attention to him, as Izuku, about to kill him, as Jiro grabs his hand, don't. I know, they started it, but you shouldn't kill. It's wrong. As Void, as he asks why. I don't understand. Aren't they your enemies? Aren't they your foes? It's just like, no, they're just a bunch of punks. As, they all run off. As Izuku's very well. As her guitar was, on the ground. As Izuku picks it up, hands it to her. As she's like, thank you for saving me, by the way. I'm Jiro. You are? As she's trying to look at his face, as he has his hood over his face, covered even more. I'm Void. And she's like, that's an odd name. Void? Well, what kind of, considering I kind of owe you. I don't like owing favors, but as Void, I would like to hear one of your songs, please. As, Jiro's like, what? I heard you playing, and it was nice. As she's, I know, as she, smiles. Come on, sit. As, she grabs Void's hand, as she sits him down, as, she starts playing her guitar, as he's just memorized by her music. That's her playing, as she sings a little bit this time. As that calms Izuku down. He's no longer angry, because he was a little bit red. Now he turns back to his normal color. Let's say happy is like darker green. So, as he's calm and relaxed. As he's just watching, just listening. As the song ends, as Void walks off without saying anything. And she's like, oh, hold up. And she's like, where are you heading off to? I'm going to, consider we're going in the same direction. You mind if I walk with you? As Void, do what you wish. As she's like, you're not very talkative, are you? You don't talk a lot. As he says, negative. As she's like, you're a bit weird, but I like you. As she's walking there. As this is my stop. As there. What is this place? As it's a music store. As she's like, what's a music store? And she looks at him weird. Like, seriously, don't a music store? Where were you? Like, what cave did you come out of? I don't understand that phrase. As she sighs, come on, I'll show you. As she shows Izuku, the music. Oh, Jiro, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I got right into some thugs, and this guy, Void over here, she drags him around. He kind of helped me out. If you approve of him, I have no issues. As they go listen to music, she's like, well, it was really nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out and saving my ass. But I gotta get home. My mom's worried. I'll catch you later. As he's like, hopefully we meet again. As Jiro goes off. As, he walks past some more as a reflection. As he's like, see, I told you. As Izuku's like, see, this is more than a reason for you to. This is more of the reason for you to not get involved with those people. They're bad people. They're only going to use you. As Izuku's getting fed up with this, as he starts, kind of yelling, "What do you expect me to do? I have nowhere to go. I don't know what I am, besides what they told me." As Izuku, screaming to himself, as he gets redder, as the thugs came back with more. Thought I heard a familiar voice. You're gonna pay for what you did, kid. As there's several of them. As Izuku, I had enough of this. As Izuku begins throwing his energy beam, energy attack, energy shot. I guess what we call it, dark plasma. Let's just call it dark plasma. As he throws his dark plasma at all the thugs, as a hero comes in, as suddenly one of the trash cans gone thrown right at Void, as he gets hit. Not damaging, but it hit him. It's like one of those is those silver ones, not a full dumpster, but those little ones you find in the alleyway. As he's like, "Stop there, villain." As it's hero time. As you see, Inko. I'm just going to refer her as Inko because just for my sanity's sake. Give me a second. I need to light this. Sorry, I'm back. As he gets thrown, no, he gets thrown against the wall. Let's just say that. As we got ourselves a hero. Let's get him, boys. Let's get her, boys. As they're going after Inko. As she's throwing him against the wall. She's in her hero outfit, so I'm just referring to Inko because I really don't know what to name her hero name. I really don't, so. Because Graviton wouldn't really work, because, that would be. Doesn't really work with her quirk, so. Let's just continue. As she throws the villains, as Izuku gets up, as he's kind of a little irritated a little bit. As the villains run off the hood. As Izuku starts blasting at Inko, as she dodges it, as she's like, "I don't know, kid, you shouldn't be using quirk in public. I'm gonna have to bring you in." As Izuku, as she rushes Izuku, as he starts portaling all around her. There's several portals showing around Inko. As he's like, "If you could catch me. If you could catch me, human." As he's going back and forth in portals, as he's blasting her, pot shots, as she gets thrown back. As there's that. As Izuku, as Izuku has her on the ropes, as he's about to, he's going for a lethal blast, as he kind of stops as she looks at him, as he's like, "Why can't I kill you? I don't understand." As he gets flashes of Inko, as he's like, "Oh, what the hell?" As Inko throws as she throws him back. As she uses telekinesis, as she throws him back. As the hood finally comes off. As she sees what this is. As she's shocked. She doesn't know what the hell this is. What are you? As Izuku. As Izuku spreads out his as Izuku does a Kiri move where he spreads out his own body as he teleports. He doesn't do that normally, only when extreme measures, because he's freaking out right now. He doesn't know. He started getting flashes of his childhood a little bit. As he's like, oh my head. As you need to stop, Izuku. As his past self. Void. What do you want? What do you want, Illusion? As he's like, do you know why the reason? Do you know? I know the reason why you couldn't kill that hero. As Void's like, why then? Enlighten me. Illusion. It's simple. She's our mother. As he doesn't know the concept of mother. He's like, what is a mother? That I don't understand. As it's someone who takes care of you. As Void, if that was true, then how did I end up like this? As Izuku I don't know. After all, I'm only a figment of your imagination. I'm only a figment of your fractured mind, after all. I'm not really real. As he fades away, as Void gets irritated, as several Nomu. Now he teleports in a back alley. Is that him, Kirigiri? Yeah, that's him, young master. Good. Send out one of the lesser Nomus. Let's see what he's capable of. As out of nowhere, a lesser Nomu comes rushing at Midoriya, all Void, as he gets thrown back. As Izuku gets hit back, through a wall, couple buildings. As Izuku gets up, as he walks over to the Nomu, as it rushes Izuku, as it tried to charge him again attack him again with a right hook, as it phased through him. It phased right through him. As Izuku grabs his head, and he slams him to the ground, as he begins blasting him over and over and over again. As his mood changed to red, as he's just going full on, kill mode. As there's puncturing holes in the Nomu, as the Nomu, it only has regeneration, so it's not very powerful. As he's like, Kirigiri, it's time. As they portal in. So you must be the failed experiment Void. Let me properly introduce myself. I am Shigaraki. And you know Kirigiri over here. As Izuku's like, what is the meaning of this? As Izuku shows up one more time. He won't show up anymore after this. You need to run, Izuku. You need to run. Run now. Please. As it's time. The master has decided your services are no longer required. You're nothing but a failed experiment. As Shigaraki goes in to touch Izuku. As Izuku doesn't know what he's doing. As he portals away. What is this? What's going on, Master? Kirigiri, what the young master says, you're no longer needed. Nothing personal, kid. As Izuku blasts Kirigiri and Shigaraki as he's running, as Nomu, get up, finish the job. As he's being chased by the Nomu, as several heroes are seeing this. It's a big commotion in the city. As there's several heroes coming in, as is, All Might came across this incident on accident. Give me a second. Ooh, I need to do this real fast. I'm gonna pause it again. Sorry, guys. I just don't want you to hear the lighter. Okay, I'm back. As Izuku keeps running, as he puts the hood over his head, just to hide his face from other people, because he doesn't know what he is. He heard the word Nomu, but he doesn't understand what that means. As Void's running, as the Nomu's just rushing, like just charging him, trying to grab him. As suddenly you hear, a voice. As he's like, don't fear, I am, like his All Might. It's like, don't fear, I am here. As he does a Delotroit smash. As he's like, Delotroit smash. As he hits the Nomu. Damn it, All Might. Kirigiri, you know what to do. As he opens the portal, a small portal. As he sticks his hands out. As he he decays the Nomu. Just to have, make sure all heroes don't get evidence of that. Mission failed. Kirigiri, let's head back to the base. We need to move locations. Considering the failed experiment has got away. Now, he had a choice to either kill Izuku or the Nomu, but either way, they would have got, the Nomu. One would have been left anyway, so let's just continue. As he's like, what's going on? Where's that? There must be a villain's nearby. Young man, stay right there. As he's searching around, as we have that, as Aizawa comes in. Oh my, what is it? As he explains the situation, because Razorhead was nearby. As they see the young man. Are you alright, young man? As All Might gets up to Aizawa's looking at, let me see your face. As Izuku, as Void, no, I refuse. As he's like, as Aizawa is like, as he sees the portal open, as Aizawa uses his quirk, as the portal disappears, as Aizawa Reiner has a scarf around him. You're very suspicious. I got a weird feeling about this. You're coming with us. As Inko comes in. Oh my. How you found him? As he's like, he says her name, but I'm just gonna call her Inko, like I said before. What do you mean, Inko? And she's like, I came across this one using his quirk in public, and he got quite aggressive. But seems all fair and done. As they pull off the hood, they're visibly shocked. As I know what I saw. I don't know what type of quirk he has. I don't know if this even a quirk is. Might be some mutation. I don't know. But we're taking him in. As before we take him to the authorities, let's take him to Nezu. He seemed to be involved with some villains. As, they transport Izuku. As they flap, a cord canceling bracelet on him. As he's still in scarf. As All Might carries Izuku. Void. As, we go to UA. As they put him in. Now, they have a container, not a container, a containment cell in UA. Just for in case, if there was ever a student that went out of control. As, All Might throws him in it. All Might put him in there. As Zawa, well, basically just throws his ass in there. As Izuku, walks back and forth. As he's like, this won't keep me out forever, humans. As, Nezu comes in. Oh my, what do we have here? I came across this young man. So did Inko. Huh. As Nezu walks in, as Oh Might's like, wait, Nezu, don't worry. I highly doubt the young man. I have a feeling, I have a good feeling about this one. Does say it's a hunch. An animal instinct, if you would say. Hello, young man. I'm Nezu. And you are? As he sits down on the table, there's a table in there. As he puts down, tea. Why would I tell you? Come on. Let's be civil. After all, I'm not human. Myself. I am what you call, a animal with a quirk. Please sit down. As Izuku sits down. That's good. Now please tell me, what is your name? As he says, the ones who created me. As he's like, the ones who created me call me Void. As they're like, created? What do you mean by that, young man? I don't know. I don't know. As he doesn't know. As he's getting frustrated as a part of him's turning orange. As he's like, interesting. As he noticed that he got, from that one instance, so, it seems like, he's thinking in his head, his colors changes when he's in certain moods. He's already changed several different colors since I've been talking to the young man. We need to get, some DNA sample of him somehow. As they call in Recovery Girl. As they do some tests on him. As Nezu's visibly shocked of what he is. They don't understand right now because they never came across a Nomu before. This is a high-end Nomu, so they don't know what's going on. As, as Nezu's like, Inko went home to do her own thing. As Inko gets a phone call. Oh, Nezu, what can I help you with? You know the young man you helped captured yesterday? Yes, of course. I need you to come to UA immediately. This has something to do with your son. And she's like, did you find him? I can't say much on an unsecure line, but please hurry. As he's talking to Nezu, as he shows her, Inko, thank you for coming in so short notice. Did you find my son? As yes, I have. As she shows him, as she hands her the documents of the papers, this is what we found we did some DNA tests and we done some other, as we did some exams on the young man, the Void, the young man named Void, and you're not gonna like this, as she, physically upset. Are you telling me that's my son? He has your, he has your DNA. He has your son's. Yes, it is, but it's weird. I never seen. He has several different DNA in him, not just your son, but other missing kids as well. As she's physically like, what the hell? Like, who did this to him? We don't know. He won't. He won't talk to anyone after our session. He refuses to talk. He just sits in a corner, in a ball, and doesn't do any. Like, he refuses to eat. I don't even think he can eat, actually. This is so frustrating. Can I see him? She's like, yes, of course. But there's a good chance he might not recognize you. As she's like, I gotta see him. As she comes in, she's not in her hero outfit, she's in her civilian clothes. As she walks through the cell door, as Izuku Void sees her, as he's stepping backwards, as he stay away from me. As she's like, I'm not gonna hurt you, Izuku. My name is not Izuku, it's Void. As he screams, as now the court canceling collar, the court canceling bracelet, it only nullifies one court. It doesn't nullify all of them. As he screams, as she rushes over there and hugs her son. She's like, calm down, Izuku. I'm not Izuku. As she just sits there and hugs him. That happens as he calms down. And she's like, where have you been? I don't know who you are. As I'm your mother. As Izuku's like, what is a mother? Don't understand that concept. As she doesn't know what to do. She's kind of hating herself for how she treated Izuku. She just took out her anger on her failed marriage on the poor child, and this is what the result was. So as she kneels down to Izuku. It's like, please forgive me for what I have done. As Izuku, his voice like, what do you mean, lady? As she cries, as she walks out, as she starts crying outside the cell. As you, it's all right, Miss Inko. It's all right. I don't know what to do. Don't worry. We'll help your son. And somehow we'll reverse this somehow. So we're going to stop it here. Now Izuku will, have a human form. He'll be able to switch between this form currently and his human state. So he doesn't realize he could do it yet. Because they kind of didn't tell him about that. Well, actually, they don't know about it. So, hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time zones. Alright, bye.